Welcome to Gunners Central, your home of everything Arsenal. Get the latest Arsenal news, transfer updates, match analysis, player reactions, and all the biggest stories surrounding the club. If you are a true Gooner, this is the place for you. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the Gunners Central family as we support Arsenal together every single day. Come on, you Gunners, let's get started. Arsenal FC are reportedly intensifying their search for a new left winger ahead of the summer transfer window, and one name is now beginning to dominate conversations behind the scenes: Bradley Barcola. The young Paris Saint-Germain FC star has emerged as one of the most exciting attacking talents in European football, and sources close to the situation suggest Arsenal have already opened initial discussions to explore whether a deal could become possible in the coming months. For weeks, Arsenal's recruitment department has been carefully studying options to strengthen the left side of the attack. While the club already possesses quality in wide areas, manager Mikel Arteta is believed to want more explosiveness, unpredictability, and depth in the final third as the club prepares for another demanding season, competing in both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. Barcola's name quickly rose to the top of Arsenal's shortlist. The French winger has enjoyed a rapid rise over the last 2 seasons. After first attracting attention with his performances at Olympique Lyonnais, Barcola earned a high-profile move to PSG, where his speed, creativity, dribbling ability, and fearless style have made him one of the brightest young attackers in France. Despite playing in a squad filled with world-class stars, the 22-year-old has continued to show maturity beyond his age. Now Arsenal are watching closely. According to reports circulating around Europe, the North London club have already made contact with PSG representatives to understand the situation surrounding the player. Arsenal are said to believe Barcola perfectly fits Arteta's football philosophy: quick in transition, technically gifted, aggressive in 1-versus-1 situations, and intelligent without the ball. Inside the club, there is a growing feeling that Arsenal need another elite-level winger if they want to take the next step toward winning major trophies consistently. Although players like Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard have delivered important performances, Arsenal are understood to be seeking even more competition and tactical flexibility in attacking positions. Barcola is viewed as a player capable of transforming games instantly. One of the major reasons Arsenal admire him so much is his unpredictability. Defenders struggle to read his next move because he combines pace with excellent close control. He can beat opponents on the outside, cut inside to shoot, or create opportunities for teammates. His direct style is something Arteta reportedly values highly, especially in matches where Arsenal face deep defensive blocks. The club's scouts have followed Barcola extensively this season, both in domestic competitions and in Europe. Several reports suggest Arsenal officials were especially impressed by his performances in high-pressure matches, where he showed confidence despite his young age. However, convincing PSG to sell will not be easy. The French giants see Barcola as an important part of their long-term project. Following changes within the PSG squad in recent years, the club has placed greater emphasis on building around younger talents rather than relying solely on global superstars. Barcola fits perfectly into that strategy, meaning Arsenal could face enormous resistance if they attempt to formalize their interest with an official bid. Financially, the deal would also be extremely difficult. PSG invested heavily to bring Barcola to Paris and would likely demand a massive transfer fee to even consider negotiations. Some insiders believe Arsenal may need to prepare an offer well above 80 million euros if they truly want to test PSG's resolve. Even then, there is no guarantee the French club would agree to sell. Still, Arsenal appear determined. The club's hierarchy reportedly believes this summer could be decisive in their evolution under Arteta. After narrowly missing out on major honours in recent seasons, Arsenal are desperate to build a squad capable of competing at the very highest level across multiple competitions. Adding another explosive attacker is considered a priority. Arteta himself is believed to be deeply involved in transfer planning. The Spanish coach has consistently emphasized the importance of squad depth, particularly after injuries and fixture congestion affected Arsenal during key moments of previous campaigns. Signing a player like Barcola would not only improve the starting 11, but also raise the overall competitive level within the squad. There is also admiration for Barcola's mentality. People close to the player describe him as ambitious, hard-working, and eager to continue improving. Those qualities align closely with the culture Arteta has tried to create at Arsenal since taking charge. The club wants players who are hungry, disciplined, and ready to fight for collective success. Supporters are already reacting strongly to the rumours. Across social media platforms, many Arsenal fans have expressed excitement at the possibility of seeing Barcola at the Emirates Stadium. Some believe his arrival could elevate Arsenal's attack to another dimension entirely. Others see him as the perfect long-term addition alongside stars like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Declan Rice. The idea of Barcola and Saka operating on opposite wings has already generated huge anticipation among supporters online. From a tactical perspective, the move makes sense. Arteta often demands high-intensity pressing from his forwards, and Barcola possesses the athleticism and work rate needed to thrive in such a system. His versatility is another advantage, as he can operate on either flank or even in more central attacking roles when needed. That flexibility could prove extremely valuable over the course of a long season. Another factor Arsenal may consider is the age profile of the player. At just 22 years old, Barcola still has enormous room for development. Arsenal's recruitment strategy in recent years has focused heavily on signing young players with elite potential, and Barcola fits that model perfectly. The club believes investing in young stars allows them to build sustainable success rather than relying on short-term solutions. Meanwhile, PSG remain calm about the situation. Sources in France suggest the club is aware of Arsenal's admiration, but currently has no intention of actively placing Barcola on the transfer market. The player himself is also understood to be focused on finishing the season strongly with PSG. However, transfer situations can change quickly. If Arsenal continue pushing aggressively and present a huge financial package, discussions could become more serious later in the summer. Everything may ultimately depend on PSG's wider transfer plans and whether the player becomes tempted by the idea of playing in the Premier League. English football has become increasingly attractive for top young talents in recent years due to the intensity, visibility, and competitiveness of the league. Arsenal's recent progress under Arteta could also make the project appealing to ambitious players seeking long-term growth. The Gunners are no longer simply rebuilding, they are aiming to become champions. Inside the dressing room, there is reportedly a strong belief that the team is very close to achieving something special. Adding another world-class winger could provide the extra edge needed to compete consistently against Europe's elite clubs. For now, negotiations remain at an early stage. No official bid has yet been submitted, and PSG are expected to maintain a strong stance regarding their talented winger. Nevertheless, Arsenal's interest is very real, and the club appears prepared to explore every possible avenue to make the transfer happen. As the summer window approaches, this could become one of the biggest transfer sagas in European football. Arsenal supporters will now wait anxiously to see whether their club can pull off one of the most ambitious signings of the summer by bringing Bradley Barcola to North London. One thing is certain, Arsenal are searching for a new attacking weapon, and Bradley Barcola has become one of the hottest names on their radar.